Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Somaliland National Television News in English with me, Nuruddin Abdullahi Ulujog, and here are the main top stories making headlines. Somaliland President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanya arrives in Og district of Sarar region. Proposal is for Bristol to be twinned with Berbera in Somaliland. US denounces Russia occupation plan for Ukraine. The President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanya, and his delegation have arrived in Og district of Sarar region as a part of his nationwide tour.
Upon the President's arrival in Og district, received an enthusiastic welcome from district officers, traditional leaders, senior members of the community, and residents at large. Residents of Og district received the presidential entourage warmly, mostly with green twigs that signify respect and honor. The President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanya, unveiled a number of various developmental projects, including any premises built for the local municipality in Og district and a wind power project that's implemented by Berbera Electric Company in towns of Og and Ainabo. Somaliland President expressed deep gratitude for the enthusiastic welcome and said that Og is a historic district, which is one of the most important districts in the country's regions, as residents in the district work closely with the government security officials for maintaining peace and security of the region. Director for Berbera Electric Company implementing wind power project Khadar Jibril and Somaliland Minister for Energy and Mineral Resources Engineer Hussein Abduduale delivered a keynote address where they reiterated the importance of this project for the community residing in the region. Mayor of Og District Hassan Saeed Hassan Prisi has on his part expressed thanks and gratitude for the residents in the beautiful way they've arranged themselves to welcome the President enthusiastically.
Somaliland Minister of Foreign Affairs and Planning took a party an international conference with members of European parliaments. Somaliland Minister of Foreign Affairs along with the Minister of Planning and Development attended a high-ranking conference with European Union Parliamentary Commission in Belgium. The delegation from the Republic of Somaliland presenting during the session the necessity of getting recognition for Somaliland from the world. At the end of the conference, the Foreign Minister of Somaliland, Mohamed Bihi Yunis, informed Somaliland National Television about the discussion bounty in European Parliamentary Centre. Bristol Full Councillors called for the Berbera Mayor to submit an application to Bristol International Twin Association to win the city of Bristol with Berbera in Somaliland.
Berbera, the fourth largest city in Somaliland, should be twinned with Bristol according to the lobbyers and campaigners. The city council had last month that about 10,000 people who currently reside in Bristol originate from Somaliland. Somaliland declared independence from Somali Republic in 1991 following a long war and has since then been recognized by some states and councils. Bristol is currently twinned with many cities in around the world. Full Council is calling for the mayor to submit an application to the Bristol International Twinning Association to twin the city of Bristol with Berbera in Somaliland.
Members of Somaliland National Electoral Commission held a meeting with the three political parties to discuss the aims of the upcoming presidential and parliamentary election in 2015. The Somaliland National Electoral Commission held a thorough closed session today with the three political parties to inform about the upcoming elections, preparation and civic registration matters, as well as they had a discussion on some other key points towards the Somaliland presidential and parliamentary election. At the end of the meeting, top officials from the national parties spoke to the media to disclose the points that they discussed with the Electoral Commission to advance the electoral preparations. Speaking to the press after the session, the deputy chairman of ruling political party, Mohammed Kahin Ahmed, told that the Electoral Commission gave an information about the electoral matters to the political parties, including construction with international companies and mobilization of electoral staffs. The first presidential candidate of opposition party of Wadani and the officials from OID spoke on the discussed issues during the meeting and collectively pointed out that the session was productive and had respectful outcomes. You're still watching English news on Somaliland National Television, the only speaking Somali channel with the English news, and now for our international headlines in the time. Progress in the Ukraine conflict may have been announced, but the US and Russia seem to be far from reaching an agreement at the UN Security Council meeting in Berlin.
Progress in Ukraine conflict might have been announced, but US and Russians seem to be far from reaching an agreement at UN Security Council meeting in Berlin. In blunt exchange, the US renamed Russian President Vladimir Putin's latest strategy for peace and occupation plan. Samantha Power, US ambassador to UN, referred to a peace plan made in Minsk, Belarus, in September 2014. Ukraine, Russia, and separatist leaders agreed to the proposal, which aimed to put an end to the conflict.
Let us pull the veil away from Putin's peace plan and call it for what it is, a Russian occupation plan. We need to implement the peace plans we already have, peace plans Russia has signed and broken. If Russia is serious about peace, it should follow through on Minsk, which it agreed to more than 4 months ago.
She added time and again President Putin has extended on a life plan in hand while passing out great missiles and tanks with the other. Russia was equally candid. Ambassador Vitaly Shakin blamed Washington and Kiev for the recent increase in fighting, at least of the Ukraine. The United States has been playing a destructive role. More than 4,800 people have died in violence in East since April 2014.
At least 9 people are reported died after shell or mortar hit a bus stop in rebel-held city of Donetsk in eastern Ukraine.
At least 9 people are reported died after a shell or mortar hit a bus stop in the rebel-held city of Donetsk in eastern Ukraine. Many sources put the death toll at 13. This was the second deadly bus blast in the east as in many weeks, a cruel reminder of reality on the ground after diplomatic progress at international talks on the crisis. We heard the blast and ran here, said one man at the scene. We saw the bus was destroyed, the car had exploded, there were lots of dead bodies. There was a wounded man on a bus. He was asking for help. It's unclear who was behind the fire, said to have wounded around 20 people. Ukraine's defense minister was quick to blame the separatists. Fierce fighting continues at what remains of Donetsk airport, with at least 6 Ukrainian servicemen killed in a space of 24 hours.
That's all news that we have for you tonight. Until next time, I'm leaving you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.